Okay, so let's make this the last time to make this intro because I've tried it a couple of times already. Thank you very much for all of you for being here with me for another collective message. And whether you are new or you are returning, I really appreciate all of your support. You all serve to be such a great inspiration as well as motivation for me. And I really hope that this community, this family is going to bring you love, hope, faith, and I hope that you're going to find the messages constructive or helpful in any shape or form. Again, this is a family that sees beyond your background, your nationality, your religion beliefs, if any, your zodiac signs. This is a community that talks about love and sharing with each other. So definitely feel free to leave a comment down below to share your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions, as long as you feel comfortable. There is no judgment, there is no criticism here. So the time I'm filming this video is the end of June. So we are going to have a collective reading to see what is going to come through for you in the upcoming July. Something that you don't really see it happening, it hasn't emerged yet, is going to come to the surface in July. So let's get started. We have mission. A life mission, a life purpose. Nocturnal. I'm getting you as somebody who, so that said, true fighter energy. When you are having something in mind, a goal, an objective, you are going to do it. You are going to get it. You are going to obtain it anyway, showing a lot of patience without distraction, showing a lot of persistency, consistency. You don't really have this sheep mentality, just like a sheep that follows the crowd, follow the herds, but you are staying firm. You are staying true to yourself, knowing exactly what you want, what is going to serve you best. You are being awakened somehow that you will not let anything or anyone to put you inside a box, and you are not being limited or dissuaded by the perspectives, opinions, comments, feedbacks of another person or the society. You are stepping into the main character of your own story, taking charge of your life, taking lead of your life. You are becoming, you have already become the master, the boss of your life. Instead of letting anyone to tell you what to do, who to be, who to become, or how you're going to do it, you get to decide, not another person. And with the nocturnal here, possibly you don't really sleep very early, staying up late at night, or you don't really have a very fixed sleeping schedule or resting schedule. It fluctuates depending on your workload, because you are somebody who are going to put a lot of priority when it comes to your work. If you haven't finished it and then you take a rest or you go to bed, you already have a peace of mind. You want to check off the boxes, what you put on your calendar, what you put on your daily schedule. You need to complete it, you need to finish it. You could be that kind of person. I want to use the phrase overthink, but a more appropriate phrase or word is that to describe you, okay? To describe you is that you are calculative, not in a cunning way, not in a bad way, but you want to make sure you have dealt with all of those unforeseeable risks upcoming. You have already dealt with all of the unknowns, uncertainties. Even if you're going to take a risk, it's going to be a calculated risk. You're somebody who are very meritorious. You're very logical. You want to make sure everything is being well planned. You want to make sure things are being within your control to the greatest extent possible. I'm getting the phrase risk diversification. You are so mature, you're so logical. So I'm getting that. We do see with the mission card coming out and it says accomplishment, success factory. So I'm getting the time, the effort that you have been putting so far, the upcoming July, you will be seeing something coming into fruition. It's going to be solid, it's going to be concrete. It's being hardened into a fact because something that you have been wanted so long is now being will be realized, materialized, concretized. It gets solidified. And now you can actually see it. So let's see more. There are times that you could be burning yourself into exhaustion with or without knowing it. So pay attention to your physical and mental wellness. But I'm getting that you do have a lot of passion. Because when you have a goal, when you have an objective, when you set a target, you are going to get it. So that said, result-oriented, goal-oriented. And no matter how hard you are going to try, you will be able to make it, reaching the target. I'm getting for some of you, especially when it comes to your work life, your business life, when it comes to your career landscape, it's going to blossom, it's going to flourish, reaching some kind of target. We do have the letter here, it's being revealed. The letter is no longer being concealed inside the envelope, but now it's being revealed. And this is in perfect synchronicity as to what I brought up earlier at the beginning of this reading. Things that you don't really see it happening yet is going to emerge, is going to come to the surface in July. So basically, we see now the letter is being revealed, getting visibility, it's being confirmed, it's becoming official. I'm getting something is being approved, you are getting admitted, you passed something, it could be a professional qualification, or you're being promoted, you are being accepted, getting recognition. For some of you, you will be assessed when it comes to your work performance, some kind of feedback evaluation or performance appraisal, and I'm getting this energy. Well done, congratulations. They will be giving you constructive feedback when it comes to your work, in a way that is going to surpass your expectation. It's too good to be true. Okay, let's see. Garden. Finally, you can have a peace of mind. I'm getting that July is a time where you can finally relax because you are going to reap what you sow. This is your flowering season because it's now being admitted, it's now being accepted, it's now being approved, it becomes official. So therefore you can relax. You can take a break. For some of you, you could be really taking a break, taking a vacation, taking some time off, physically, mentally, or even both. But definitely it's a time where you feel comfortable. It brings you upon mental relief, peacefulness, tranquility, serenity. I'm also getting some kind of outdoor activities. It's a time that you are going to celebrate. Well, because of this positive news that is going to come through, and now you can really have a peace of mind, not only spending time on yourself to celebrate, but you are going to spend some time outdoor, possibly with your beloved ones, with your family members, with your friends, someone that you trust, someone that you love, someone that you care, to celebrate, to enjoy the time together. It's a moment that you feel more extroverted. And you can leave this situation, this thing behind, getting rid of your unnecessary, unwanted worries. This is also about settlement. For some of you, I'm getting that finding a shelter, finding a settlement, when it comes to home settlement, your home shelter, something's being approved, for example, visa application or working visa. Or getting an apartment, a property that you have been longing for, or the loan is now being granted. Okay, we have the dog. You have been showing a lot of patience, a lot of consistency, a lot of persistency, and now you're being rewarded. You have been loyal to yourself. For a lot of you, it's a time where you are going to feel relaxed. You can finally chill because you can spend more time outdoor to connect with the nature. You could be an animal lovers, or you could be having pets. It's a time you are going to spend more time with your pets, walking with your dogs, taking them outside. You can really chill. For some of you, when it comes to your love life, is going to blossom. It becomes official. Somebody who are going to come to confess, or you are the person who are thinking of confessing, or you have feelings for somebody, and now it becomes official. It becomes clearer when it comes to this situationship, or something like flirting energy, and now it's being revealed. True feelings being revealed. And I'm also getting that person, they are being loyal, they are being committed, they are being dedicated to establish a connection, a relationship with you that comes with a solid concrete foundation. It's going to blossom because we do see the garden here. So for those of you who are single, your love life is going to blossom somehow. Getting somebody where you feel they really serve you, because we do have a dog here. Someone loyal, dedicated, committed, who have a true intention to be with you. Well, for those of you who are already being with somebody, who are already married, I'm getting your love life is going to flourish. It's being ignited. It's a time to celebrate. Spending more time outside, definitely. Going to restaurants, taking a vacation, spending time together with pets as well. It's a family time. And I'm also getting that for some of you, some form of truth is now being revealed, because previously it's being concealed. We have the nocturnal here, unseen, hidden truth. There was a lack of clarity, but truth always find a way to reveal itself. And I'm also getting you are somebody who are being intuitive. You can always find a way to discover the truth, no matter how hard another person is going to hide, going to cover their tracks. It's not going to work. And now some form of truth is now being revealed. Because we do have the dog. You know, the amazing ability of the dog is that they have this phenomenal, remarkable sense of smell. So therefore you can definitely smell it. With one sniff, with one smell, you already know something is not quite right. So therefore, you're able to identify very quickly. Because you are a lie detector, you are a truth seeker. And finally, we have a side here. I feel like July is also going to mark the end of your old chapter, burning all of the bridges. And with the garden, this is something that is refreshing. This is a new beginning. So therefore, this positive vibe is going to replace this old energy, coven energy. And this coven energy is going to end, eliminating all those negativity, eliminating all those mental anguish, your fear, your insecurities, without looking back. And you are going to move forward, taking things forward. So let's see more. Especially with the scythe here, the energy is quite intense and strong. For some of you, you have been waiting for so long, waiting for something to blossom or to come into the fruition for many weeks, for many years. And finally now, this is the end. You are able to receive the confirmation, the approval, because of the letter here. And you are going to feel overjoyed. And finally, you can relax because you know that the time, the energy that you have been investing is not going to the bin. Finally, it's coming to the surface. Let's see. Okay, we have two cards coming out already. Stargazing and ask help. So with the stargazing here, it says, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself a lot of focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Especially, as I said, for some of you, some kind of truth is being hidden. You are intuitive enough, so therefore you are just like a detective. You are able to identify the truth, something that is being hidden. And with the stargazing here, you are so locked in because we do have the mission. You are so locked in, you are showing strong will, and when you are able to show strong will, it allows you to focus and concentrate at a particular aspect, at a particular point of your life without distraction, to the exclusion to everything else. So you are showing this true fighter energy without disruption, without interruption. Yes, all these disturbances, all these interruptions exist externally, but you are going to show an attitude that you are just like an observer, you are just like a spectator, you are just like this person, a third party, seeing this situation without you being mentally disturbed. So therefore, you are able to focus. And life is a manifestation of where your energy is flowing. So therefore, it's now coming into fruition because you are able to show commitment, dedication without distraction. So therefore, you are going to see something coming into fruition with the letter here. You are being rewarded. This is your flowering season and you are winning. I'm also getting you will be appreciated for a lot of you. From another person or a group of people, they will be showing you compliments, positive, constructive compliments, feedbacks about you. You're getting more visibility about who you really are. They will be showing you more acceptance. And when they are going to say it, they do mean it. Because with the dark energy, it's about authenticity as well as sincerity. So therefore, when they said it or when they are going to do it, it's going to be sincere and genuine. They are not under any influence of anything or anyone to say it or do it. They do it out of their sincerity from the bottom of their hearts. And we do have asked for help. Here it says, it's time for you to ask for angelic assistance. I'm getting that because we do have the mission. For some of you, this is about you are pinpointing yourself, especially when it comes to your work or career landscape of life. So you're trying to expand or change your working business platform, or you're trying to start something new here. I'm getting for some of you, you are being inspired, getting a lot of creative flows. So therefore, you are trying to launch, develop, establish something, or you're trying to expand something. And this is your life purpose. This is your life mission here. You know that this is the path that is in alignment with your true authentic self. This is your soul journey. And here it says, with the ask for help here, it's time for you to ask for angelic assistance. I'm seeing when you are going on this path, when you have doubts or questions, you may consider being more proactive and showing more power of execution to reach out for help. You don't need to be shy, or you don't need to overthink. You don't need to be embarrassed. Thinking, especially overthinking whether another person, they are going to help you, how they are going to feel to perceive you, to see you. Avoid overthinking and reach out to help if it's really necessary. I'm sure there will be people who are willing to help you because they do see the potential of you. You're going to do something great with the accomplishment, success factory here. So July is going to be a remarkable indicative moment because it's going to set the foundation of some kind of your work, and it's going to blossom. And you do have star-like qualities with the stargazing here, whether when it comes to your physical appearance or non-physical aspect, when it comes to your talents, your natural abilities, your competencies, your capabilities. And I'm also getting you are being watched with the dark as well as the stargazing here, getting more popularity, getting more visibility. Another person or others, they will be watching you like a hawk. You're attracting a lot more opportunists than you expected. So a lot of you, July is going to be a time where you will be glowing up, physically as well as non-physically. It's now being revealed. With the letter here is no longer being concealed. You are ready to step up into your own power. You are ready to be seen. You are ready to step up on the big stage, to be seen on the big screen. And you are getting a lot of attention here with the stargazing. And with the ask of help, not only for some of you, you're going to reach out to help in order to expand your work or to get some form of guidances, even when you talk to a stranger or you do your niche research online or watching some videos or reading a book, you will get inspired somehow by the knowledge that you are going to pick up. Apart from that, for some of you, it's about other people that are going to seek help from you. This is your life mission here. You do have this healing abilities, as in giving constructive feedbacks or comment to another person to motivate them, to inspire them. You open up their new perspective to see things, to assess situations. You are able to help them to get out of some kind of problems or situations. You are just like an encyclopedia. You are so wise, you are so knowledgeable, and you can really break down complicated issues and simplify it. When things are being complicated, you simplify it. So other people, they would like to seek some form of help from you because they find the advice that you gave, the guidance that you give, is very helpful, it's very constructive, it's very simple, it's direct, straightforward. Cutting through the clutters and trivialities, getting right straight to the point. It's so clear with the letter here. You are not going to beat around the bush. They know exactly what you say. And I'm getting a lot of you, you do have this leadership management potential to lead, to guide another person. And you are also sociable because we have the dog here. It's about communication. You are very articulate. And a lot of them, they can really resonate because you are very compassionate, you are empathetic as well. And we do have this side, it's about cleansing, detoxification. So a lot of people, when they be with you or they are being around you, they feel more relaxing, they feel more relaxed, they can really chill, they can really have a peace of mind because you are an empath. You are compassionate, you are very caring, you are very understanding as well. They feel like talking to you, they can really get rid of those confusion. They can really get rid of negativity. You are able to shift energy. And you are going to give them more positive vibes. So let's see more. For some of you, you could be having some form of physical or mental issues because we have the nocturnal. I do feel like you don't have a very structured resting, sleeping schedule. There are times that you may be overthinking or burning out into exhaustion, knowingly, unknowingly, intentionally, unintentionally. So definitely ask for help. Seek some medical advices or do exercises, going to gym, meditation, whatever that is going to help you, bringing values to your life that is going to uplift your well-beings, that contribute to your physical wellness as well as mental wellness. Definitely try to explore. For some of you with the side here is a time that you may need to put more focus on physical decluttering, mopping, cleaning up your living environment, decorating it, making it more relaxing, more refreshing. This is the end of this side energy when it comes to your living environment or work environment, your working area, your living area. The end of this side energy, getting rid of old stuff, things that are unwanted, things that are unnecessary, things that you don't really need it. And then, new beginning with this refreshing energy of the garden here. Buying something new or cleansing, mopping, wiping, things like that. Physical decluttering. So let's see more. We have the Lovers reversed As I brought up, you do have the star-like qualities. Stargazing, the star, you are going to get some form of popularity, visibility, fame, name, at least in your own areas of expertise. But because we do have the stargazing as well as the star here, this is more than that for some of you. It's going to be global recognition in some form, getting more likes, more feels, some kind of products, services that you launched, that you developed, or some videos, something that you posted on the internet is getting more visibility and popularity. People are going to like it, and they will be giving you positive comments and feedbacks because they are now seeing your values. With the Queen of Swords reversed, as well as the Knight of Swords reversed. Well, we do have the Lovers reversed. So the energy that's being reflected here, some form of misalignments, conflicts, misunderstandings between you and another person or group of people. Okay, I do feel like for a lot of you, you could find it a little bit difficult to develop some form of solid, concrete relationships or connections with others. You are being misunderstood somehow. You are special and you are unique on your own. You do have a special mission here. You do have a special life purpose here. You have been showing a lot of patience. Keep searching, keep seeking. And July, you're going to rise. You are being rewarded for staying true to who you really are. So this is a validation, a confirmation that you are already where you are supposed to be. And you are being rewarded because you are not showing over-reliance to external influences. You are not being influenced or impacted by the society or by another person. Even when it comes with misalignment of values, you know what you actually deserve. You are going to make your own decisions. You are going to choose the path that is going to serve you well. And I'm also getting you are somebody who can really cut a cord very easily with the side here. You are being very selective when it comes to people who can be in your circle or orbit. A lot of others, okay, I'm getting these two cards coming in reverse. A lot of others, they may find you very cold, ruthless. You are not being very approachable for a reason, okay, for a reason which is rightful, okay, which is justifiable from your perspective, because you just want to reserve the time and energy for yourself, because with the side here, you burned all of the bridges, you have had enough. Life taught you lessons, okay, multiple lessons. People showed you true colors, so you have grown, you have reached to this maturity, you have reached to this culmination cultivation point. Knowing is very important to protect, preserve your energy. And you are being very cautious as well as conscious when it comes to the use of your time. You are going to reserve the time and energy for yourself as well as people who you feel they truly deserve. And I'm getting here not a lot of people, they can really get close to you. Even when it comes to your family members, you're having that blank face, poker face, not much of the facial expressions. You do have a soft interior, but you are going to reveal your soft interior, your fun side. Okay, we do have the dog here. Your humorous side, you're going to reserve it to limited situations, to only a handful group of people. Not exactly a group of people, actually a few of them. A couple of them can really get close to you and they can really see the soft side of you. They can really see the humorous side of you. You can be fun. You can be humorous. Saying a joke that is going to crack another person up. But only limited scenarios, limited circumstances, only a few people can really see that side of you. But this is the mask that you have been putting with the queen, the knight. This is your public persona I'm seeing. And this is your protective mechanism. This is your coping survival mechanism that you have for yourself because you don't want to get hurt anymore. And you show little tolerance to things and people that you consider you don't really deserve. You are going to say no, you are going to reject very quickly with a snap of your finger. You can really, I want to say jump into the conclusion, but I don't really see that's the appropriate phrase or the appropriate way to describe you. I would say you are being very decisive. You are being very selective as well as decisive as to who you are going to deal with, who you are going to connect with, who you are going to mingle. You don't really mingle with a lot of people here. You're being very selective with the stargazing because you have star-like qualities. So you're going to associate, to connect with people who are on the same wavelength as you. But a lot of people out there, they are showing this energy, toxic energy, or they are at a low frequency. So you would rather be alone. You would rather shine alone instead of entangling your energy with those people. Because you know that if you entangle your energy with them, you will be letting them to siphon off your energy. You will be letting them to harvest your energy. And you don't want that to happen. Let's see, what else here? Okay, I'm also getting other people, they see you very mysterious. And here, now, as I brought up, this is the end of you playing small. This is the end of you staying in the shadow. You are now stepping out of the shadow, coming out of the shadow. You are now being seen. Your abilities, something about you is now being highlighted. It's being exposed and it's being recognized by another person or group of people. Getting some form of popularity, especially, and you're being watched. This also shows some form of admirer energy. They are going to admire you, putting you on pedestal. That kind of energy. And you really deserve it. And I'm also getting other people, they will try the best way possible to get close to you because, as I brought up, you do have this indifference attitude, quite difficult to approach, and you don't really open up. You can be quite mysterious in some way, quite difficult to approach, quite difficult to understand because you don't really have many facial expressions, keeping your deepest secrets, your deepest thoughts, your emotions to yourself, mainly to yourself. So a lot of others, when you are shining, when you are glowing up, when you are radiating, they will try every possible way to get close to you, to delve deeper. They will be very inquisitive, trying to discover as much about you as possible. So they will ask for your help, as in trying to make some kind of, I would say, excuses to get close to you, asking for your help, asking for your guidance, assistance, trying to ease into it, okay? Or possibly they're going to ask you out. Okay, but this is only some form of, I would say, quoted excuses in order to ease into it, to open up the lines, to open up this dialogue or conversation, to make things less awkward, I would say. Okay, I think this is a beautiful energy because it shows that you are glowing up physically as well as mostly when it comes to your energy, your aura. Even when you try to remain inconspicuous, trying to stay low, still you're being seen because your presence, your absence as well becomes so noticeable. I'm also getting this energy of under the radar. Some form of services or products, some kind of work that you have been doing, that you did in the past, is gaining more visibility as well as popularity. So now it's being seen, it's being known, it's being circulated among a group of people out there, spreading words, positive comments, positive feedbacks about your services, about your work, about your ability, about your artistic piece of work. For some of you, you could be an artist. It shows that you do have a lot of creativity. So you do know how to improvise. Okay, you do know how to improvise, to market your product, to market yourself. Okay, another layer of energy here before I end this. You are rebranding yourself. You are giving yourself a new brand, a new name, a new identity, and you are shining. Not only you are shining physically, but you are shining from within. For some of you, you could be doing something with the side here, this the end of your old chapter, right? So, you could have done something to enhance your physical appearance, or you are going to do it very soon. When it comes to enhancing the way you look, changing your hair color, hairstyle, getting a new piercing, a new tattoo, improving your skin, taking supplements, or hitting the gym, doing yoga, something about your look, or buying some new clothes, new items, accessories, jewelries, uplifting the way you look, your physical appearance. So regardless of your gender neutral, ladies or gentlemen, you are glowing up physically, becoming more charming, more attractive, more charismatic. And when it comes to your energy, you are glowing up from within. Okay, you become so powerful when it comes to your presence and your absence. Like when you are being there or you are not there, your presence, your absence, other people, they are going to notice it fairly quickly. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm going to end this reading right now, and I'm going to see you next time. So I really hope you having a great time in July, and I hope this reading is going to resonate in some way. See you next time. Bye.